I can't sprint at all right now. I mean, I could a little bit, but it would be a bad idea. Where'd he go? Which direction? I don't see his tracks anymore. Come on. Oh, don't let me lose him now at the last second. Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are back with Canute the Destroyer here in our Conquest of the Njerpez series, episode number 6. And as you can clearly see, it is snowing. Maybe not so clear, unfortunately, but we are here in a friendly allied village. Don't worry about that, with our friendly dog. Killer. There's a sage right in front of me. We just introduced ourselves to, and we have come to what are they called? The Kisi territory here. So where it's kind of this lime green color. We're right here, smack dab in unknown territory, but it's friendly, as I mentioned. Our ultimate goal for the series, of course, if you just tuned in, is to destroy the purple menace here, the Njerpez. So we've got to make preparations, though, and there's quite a bit of things we need to do. We've accomplished one major feat, though, which is to explore the complete Remi territory. That's these guys right here. So now we're working on the second and third stage, which is to uncover the other two allies nearby, which would be the Kamo and the Kisi. It's going to be a long, drawn-out process, and the fact that it's snowing makes me think we need to probably pause anytime we see an animal, especially big game. I'm talking here elk especially, because we're going to need some more furs. Unfortunately, the clothing we're wearing isn't all that great right now, so we need to get him better prepared. I think we're actually almost there. It's not terrible, but there's definitely, I think, one or two more pieces we need. And of course, eventually we've got to build up an army too, so acquiring as much wealth is critical for Canute the Destroyer. So we're going to begin our journey here on the world map. We're a little bit tired, so maybe it's actually time for a sleep. Since it is snowy out here, let's pull up in one of these cottages and have ourselves a little rest before we get started. Well, here we are, just on a hilltop overlooking a nice lake here in the UnReal world. Sometimes it's very early in the morning, too. Still, the sun hasn't quite risen. This game, even though the graphics are pretty low res, you might say primitive, others might say too, it doesn't matter, because if you're role-playing, you get into that feeling. The survival gameplay puts you there, hunting, trying to, make your own clothing and stuff like that. All makes you kind of appreciate the wilderness that you're surviving in, even if it's simulated. But there is depth here too. So anyway, let's go ahead and zoom out, because of course, for the purposes of exploration, we've got to see, we've got to be able to see with maximum visibility. So the weather is still holding up pretty well, despite my fears of the cold and the oncoming winter. Everything is holding up quite nicely. There's also some mountains up here. I like that a lot, because that whenever we find those, I always step on them just to get a better vantage point, especially considering I'm getting mostly dense forest up here. This isn't the best kind of hunting ground, unfortunately. Down here in our friends, the Remi culture, they had a lot better hunting grounds. But again, we are here to explore, and I do have plenty of food. It's just I was a little bit worried about the furs. So let's proceed onward. Look at this. As the day comes up, this is prime territory, because I can tell you right now, this time of the season at night, oh, it's very hard to see. Visibility is very poor, so I'm going to try to avoid subjecting you guys to nighttime, at least during this time of the year. Like I said, that's the second bear I've seen. As a side note, not much else at this point. Yeah, we're not ready to take on bears yet either, so alright, I'm just going to keep exploring around up here, guys. I hope you'll join me if we do find any potentially non-life-threatening prey. We'll take a stab at it. Okay, and if you didn't quite catch it there in that little sped up footage, I did encounter a pig, and it's not ideal because we are in a forest, but if I had to hunt an animal in any forest, it would be this type of lichen pine forest because it's not as thickly forested as the spruce forest, which kind of dominates most of the maps, but you do find these occasionally. So I'm also kind of just seeing the one pig. Maybe there's more, but let's take a look around. So with my look command, yeah, there aren't any because if there were, I could jump to them if they were hiding behind a tree or something. This is the only one I can currently see. Maybe there's more, but sometimes you do encounter lone pigs. It's more common to see a pack, though. All right, well, we've got our hunting bow. Our arrow is ready. Let's just zoom in here real quick. Now we can focus in on the pig. Keep your eye on the pig, and I'm going to take a shot at him. Oh, we nailed him. All right, let's see. Serious puncture in the thorax. Well, he's not crippled or bleeding, but that was still a hit. So a hit is a hit. Let's hit escape to clear that. Now I'm going to zoom back out, of course. As I always stress, maximum visibility. Certainly while you're on the hunt. So I can take off sprinting or I can real quick knock another arrow just in case. So let's do that. It allows him to gain an extra step, but nonetheless I can still sprint after him. Alright, so I've lost sight of him. We'll head to the location. He disappeared from me roughly about here. There he is, I see him. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, we've got him to a little bit fatigued, but we've got to worry about our fatigue levels too. They're getting kind of high. I'm carrying a lot of food on me right now in preparations for a long-term exploration trip, but we will manage. Don't worry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and let him wear himself out. We're just going to walk, recovering some of our endurance. I hope this doesn't change from a pine forest to a spruce forest. Could at any moment. We'll see. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's check him again. Still just slightly fatigued, so keep pushing. I want him to get spooked, definitely. I don't want him to just stand. There he goes. Okay, he's running. Alright, alright. I don't know. The forest is changing. We're going from a lichen pine forest to it. I think it's just it's heathland. Look at that. It's definitely thicker, isn't it? Whew. Oh boy, this is not good for us. I hate hunting in forests, but we'll just see about it. Oh, maybe he's gonna head. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let me look at him. Still a little bit fatigued, man. This pig, he's like the Olympian pig of all pigs here. Gosh. Okay, well, I've been following these tracks here for a little while, and I just spotted him off in the distance there. Now, he's been out of my sight, I think, for just long enough to have recovered. Let's just take a look. Yeah, see, he's no longer fatigued at all, not even a little bit, but he's still wounded, so I am in stealth mode. Instead of going right at him, I might try and get another shot on him. I don't like multiple shots because it can damage the skin, but then again, also I'd like to actually get this kill. So what I'm doing is just moving kind of perpendicular, or well, maybe it'd be better to say parallel to him instead of right at him. Yeah, that's... Now, he does see me, so I'm not stealthed anymore, but I might be able to... Ooh, I don't love all these trees in front of me. Damn, there he goes. Alright, I'm still going to take a shot. Let's just risk it. Oh, no, I hit the tree, 2 trees in front of me there. Jeez, that was terrible. Alright, did I break the arrow? No. Okay, we're good. Well, yeah, I'm going to keep going. We've got 1 arrow already invested in this pig, so let's keep the pressure on. Okay, this might be a slightly better shot. He's there behind one of those small trees just ahead. Oh, nope, damn it, missed him. Okay, I've got the high ground on him. I don't know how much difference that'll make, but I'm still stealthed. He's just ahead of me there in the trees again. Okay, he's no longer fatigued, or he's still not fatigued at all, but that's... I'm trying to get another shot. Okay, he still doesn't see me. Let's go ahead. Oh! Scratches his shoulder. Okay, if I zoom out, we can still get a quick look at him. Okay, serious puncture and a minor puncture. Well, we're racking up the punctures, aren't we? Well, you know, he kind of doubled back, and I might have another chance. He is now technically high up on the hill more than I am, but I'm going to still take a shot at him. Oh, that was pathetic. Oh boy. Well, unfortunately, as I've said before, I think it's time to call it quits. You got to know when to call it quits. And I've wasted enough arrows, and of course, I can't really find him anymore. I've kind of lost him, so this is probably a good time to quit. We gave it our best, and like I said, we did sacrifice a few arrows, but that's okay. Ultimately, it was worth a try. So let's retire back to the world map and just keep on exploring. Oh my god, guys. Well, it is early morning, so visibility isn't perfect, but I just wanted to show you this here. This is the first bit of open, treeless area that I've found for a long time. Let me just show you. I haven't quite got the whole culture opened up yet. A little less than half, I would say. They're pretty spread out. I did find a nice little cluster right there you can see in this centralized region. Believe it or not, out of every one of these yellow squares, there's only been one that has animals for sale, and I've checked every visible one so far. Obviously, there's more to uncover, so. But the real point is not about the animals. I just do that for my own sake down the road for the future. But really, it's to locate the settlement so we can eventually come back here and hire some of their menfolk as mercenaries, as warriors, to join us in our battle. And of course, when we do that, it kind of kills our relationship with the village. Of course, if they lose people, if some of their people get mortally wounded and never return, then anybody who's left there who does return safely probably won't join us ever again. But that's a problem we'll worry about down the road. Like I said, now we're just in the early stages of exploration. So having a little bit of fun. Haven't seen much else, too, in terms of wildlife, unfortunately. But I persist here just exploring. This is a good area. Look at this. Wow. This is amazing considering just how clustered and congested everything else is around this region. Oh boy, well this is kind of wild. Check it out. So we're just out here exploring. I haven't gotten much farther than the last time I showed you, but I encountered a reindeer herd just literally on the edge of a village. There's a village just behind my character. The buildings are out of sight, so I'm not going to turn around, but we will try some hunting here. Let's just take a look at this closest one. That's a small one. These are all small ones. It's a small group of small reindeer, but that's okay. We'll take a shot. Let's see if we can't line up. Oh, that one just is running right towards us. Let's take a shot. Here we go. Oh, we nailed it. Escaping, suffering from a minor puncture in the shoulder. Okay. Well, we know how this goes. Let's start our sprint. This time I'm not going to give it any ground by knocking a new arrow. Now, unfortunately, where'd he go? I don't even see his tracks. There he is. Okay, let's look at him. Yeah, we've kind of gotten ourselves between him and his herd, so he's going to want to come back to his herd. It's like a driving instinct for him. So if we can put ourselves in that spot, we might be able to wear him out real easy and keep track of him here. There he is. Still only slightly fatigued. Ooh, now the problem is too, we're surrounded by forest. This area is not clear and open. This happens to just be one of the fields literally next to the village, so I don't know. If he goes into those trees, it's not good for us. I'm going to continue to move this direction. Let's see. Oh, there he is. I saw him for a second. Yeah, there he goes. Looks fatigued. Oh, that's good. That's good. He's getting tired. We've still got a few more stages of exhaustion to get him through, but this, like I said, this might be possible because he's desperate to get back to his other reindeer friends. Alright, I'm gonna... Ooh, I can't sprint at all right now. I mean, I could a little bit, but it would be a bad idea. Where'd he go? Which direction? I don't see his tracks anymore. Come on. Oh, don't let me lose him now at the last second. I'm moving there. Oh, there he is. I just saw him. Very fatigued. Oh, I got lucky right there, guys. That was super lucky. He just popped back in. All right, I am going to sprint now. It's not advisable, but I want to really try and keep the pressure. All right, we got to walk. We're walking. He's here in the forest. You know, he's probably going to pop more. Oh, there he is. I was going to say he's probably going to try and move northward more. Oh, he's breathless. You guys know what that means. We should be able to get him. Although he's speedy. Man, even when he's breathless, this reindeer is fast. Alright, not done. Where'd he go? Oh, could he have doubled back, possibly? I'm almost tempted to pull out of the woods, go back up. Oh, where did he go? There he is. Breathless still. Alright, can I go into stealth mode, maybe? Creep up on him. I need to get my knife out, too, because we're going to try and get into melee. Alright, he's running. I got to sprint. Okay, we're keeping up with him. I can't sprint forever. Alright, I'm done running. Oh, I think we've still got it. Oh, we're in the clear again. Man, oh man, when I encountered these reindeer next to this village, I did not think it would be possible, but we've got ourselves a kill. We can zoom in here safely. Let's do the hard work here. We are pretty fatigued, but I think we're going to be okay. Oh, it just attacked me. We dodged, though. Alright, I'm going for the legs here. Kind of stuns him. Yeah, there we go. Stun locks him. You can still knock him unconscious, too. So now we'll go blunt to the skull. Ooh, man, that was about a lot of hits right there. That was quite a few. And in fact, my character is tired now, too. Oh, did I hit the dog? I think I might have. Yeah, I fractured its skull. Whoopsie. You know, that's okay, actually, because it was probably trying to eat the carcass there, so I don't want it to do that. Now, it's very touchy. I've got to rest till I get my endurance down below a negative 100 so I can move. I could probably drop some stuff, but... Alright, there we go. And let's see. Okay, it hasn't been eaten, so the dog has not eaten my carcass yet. Whew, well, there we go. Now I'm actually kind of glad that it is small, so I can hopefully lift it once I rest a little bit. But I'm looking for a place to tie up the dog. I guess I'll have to tie him to the edge of the tree line over here. But man, oh man, so luckily, like I said, there is a village just behind us. I guess I'm going to head up there and we'll go ahead and smoke the meat. Get the skin processed. Maybe I can make some gloves or something out of it. I'll have to see what I actually need. But also, I will leave a mark here on the map because it will take 15 or 16 days for the smoked meat to finish. But that's not a big deal. Oh, crap. This is terrible. Killer has turned hostile on me, it says. No way. I don't know if this has ever happened before, but, what am I doing? Yeah, I've got to abort my task. I was just resting here. What? That's crazy. So I guess hitting killer was... I mean, it was an accident, but it was definitely a mistake, for sure. What? Alright, we've got to take a blow. Let's go. Blunt to the legs. Okay, now we're going to dodge it. Oh my god, I hope this thing doesn't kill me. Should I release it? Hold on, let's tie it to a tree. Maybe it'll settle down. I mean, it's obviously not attacking me now. Oh, it's settled down now. Okay, it's not running. It's starved and breathless. Fracture in the skull. It will heal as long as we feed it and stuff once we get back home, but it's kind of useless now in combat. It's probably not going to be the best or most effective animal, but at least it's not dead, and I hope it's not going to attack me anymore. Okay, well, check it out. We're here in the village, and the skin is being de-haired. I took a look at the clothes that I'm wearing here, and I was kind of seeing what I needed, what I don't have. I've actually got most of the fur stuff, but there's a few leather pieces I don't have. So I'm going to turn this fur into leather, but it will take 6 days. So I've definitely gone into the map here and marked this. I just put the smoked meat, but I remember there's a skin here too working, so that's not hard. Now I am feeding the dog, who's no longer hostile. Killer forgave me, everybody. I apologized. I'm sorry, Killer, but he is still hurt, so... Yeah, as you can see, though, he's not starving anymore. He is eating. I've given him the bones from the reindeer, and a little bit of meat too, so he's got some food there. I'm tempted, since I've got time, to head back out on the hunt, obviously, or at least we'll do some exploring. Maybe we'll hold off on hunting, but then again, maybe not. Just depends. And I might leave the dog here. It's dangerous doing that, but ultimately it's still, he's not going to be much help in a fight, like I said. So I'm going to continue to explore, but staying very close to this general area while that skin is being prepared. Oh man, check this out. So I encountered another reindeer herd. That's actually near another village too. Different village, but still very close. And look, speaking of close, look at this boy right up in front of me. Can almost reach out and touch him, but we are definitely going to attempt to touch him with our arrows. So let's hit him. Let's go for that headshot. Oh, nailed him. Hold on. Suffering. It's crippled in the right shoulder. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. Zooming out. Maximum visibility. Immediately going to start sprinting. Dog is not with me, but this should be okay. These animals won't go hostile. Well, they might if I get up in melee with them, but the other ones won't. This thing, oh, I'm sprinting after it. I'm almost able to keep up with it. It's gone all the way to the north here. I think this is the one. Nope, that's not it. Is it this one? That's the one. Okay, that's who I'm looking after. So I'm going to have to stop sprinting. Might lose sight of it, but I'm going to keep pursuing it, guys, for sure. Oh, man. Well, I tell you what. I think I might have to give up on these deer. It's unfortunate, too. I thought I had that one there for a second, but they've given me the slip now a number of times, and I keep going back over to the same ground with them, so the tracks are just way too dense and mixed for me to, like, actually track them. Now, it just stopped raining, which is very, very helpful, but again, even popping in and out now. Oh, there they are. Okay, maybe... Oh, that was just tracks. Let's see. Let's zoom in here. Maybe we'll get lucky, get one more shot on them. Let's see. It's only been, about a half day here that I've spent with these deer, so it's not like I'm wasting too terribly much time. But you can see, see the tracks? They're just going all over the place. I'm not even going to bother to try and sort through them. I'm just kind of combing the area, and if I happen to spot a deer, then we know we're on to them, but... Well, like I said, this area is, if I could actually encounter it, I keep seeing them on the map there, but when I go to them, they've disappeared. What? They're so elusive. That's crazy. Look at that. He's literally, well, now he's disappeared, of course, but... Okay. Oh, no, that's more tracks. This is frustrating. It's like I'm being played games with here by the spirit world. Man, oh man. Maybe I need to do some more sacrifices or something. That might be the problem. I don't know. But you can see we've made some decent, a little bit of progress in exploration. Of course, we had our hunt, but I injured the dog during the hunt, which is kind of sad, but ultimately he's going to get better. So I think I might head back to the village and maybe we'll explore this last little corner up here, just because it's actually, there is a river there, so I might not be able to, but I don't want to get too far from where we've got our smoked meat and our skin. I'm really more worried about the skin because I don't want it to rot in the process of making leather with it. But nonetheless, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. It's been a bit of a sad one, but also a bit of a triumphant one too at the same time. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Don't worry, we are going to get into some serious action soon. In fact, I've been thinking we might take a shot at one of these smaller villages that has popped up. Like, this one might be a good place to start our initial, staging operation, because it'll also help me get a little extra wealth, which I can use to trade for new stuff we need and more people. So I said we wouldn't, in the beginning, earlier episodes, we wouldn't attack these right away, but I'm thinking I might change my mind on that. So stay tuned, guys. Hit that subscribe button, like the video if you're enjoying it so far, and of course, I will see you all on the next episode.